Hi, 407. Welcome to week 3. I loved looking at all your introduction slides. We individually somehow all have something in common. And so I appreciate all the time and effort that you went to create those. And I hope that you can take a few minutes to look through and get to know the other people in the class, and especially, the people in your Slack group. But way to go on all your work so far. It's been great. Just a gentle reminder that 8 weeks does move quickly, so you want to try not to fall behind. And if something's going on and you are falling behind, to reach out to me as soon as possible so I can provide support. All right, so for week 3, there are 5 tasks, which seems like a lot, but 3 of them are kind of small and go together, and they have to do with learning about digital citizenship. So you're going to watch some ISTE videos, you're going to look at resources on Common Sense Media, check out Be Internet Awesome by Pear Deck, and then all of those are going to go on a Padlet, so I'll show you that. Then there's a group assignment with a digital citizenship lesson, and then there's an individual assignment with copyright commercial. All right, so assignments 1 through 3 are all going to go on this Padlet. Padlet is like a digital interactive bulletin board. It's kind of how I think of it. So there are 3 categories. One is for your ISTE videos, one's for Common Sense Media, and one's for Pear Deck. If you feel comfortable, I would suggest just signing up for a free account. That way your name is automatically attached to your assignment. But if you don't do that, then when you type it in, make sure you include your name. So the first assignment is to look at the ISTE Digital Citizenship. So just like last week in week 1, you're going to watch the videos from ISTE, but instead of taking notes, you're going to post on the Padlet. So let me show you. All right, so here we are in week 3. And this is the folder with the ISTE videos right here. Okay. And then this is the link to the Padlet. And again, if you can create an account, a free account, so that your name is there, that's best. But if not, make sure you include. So then after you watch your ISTE videos, you'll press plus and you'll add in. And you can add images and text and all sorts of fun stuff with these as well. The second task is to look at the Common Sense Media digital citizenship materials. This is a link to a. So here's the link to Common Sense Media. And they have a lot. So just, spend 10, 15 minutes looking through their stuff at a content area, at a grade level that's interesting to you. You're not locked into what you said on the survey. So look through their lesson plans, and then you're going to post on the Padlet, how could you use this to help students? The third is to review the Pear Deck Be Internet Awesome lessons. So here's a link to Pear Deck's Be Internet Awesome program. You're going to go to it, look under the preview lessons. Again, this one you don't need to sign up. Just look under the preview lessons, and then one more time post on the Padlet. Because you're posting on Padlet, you do not need to also post something on Blackboard unless you want to write finished or complete so that you can turn it. The fourth task is a group assignment, and so you're going to be making a digital citizenship policy. What I want you to do is make up a pretend school. It could be any grade level you want, and think of what could the rules be for students on using digital materials. What could the rules be for teachers? And what are our expectations for parents? And a lot of times students are like, you can't have expectations for families. You can't have rules for what families do at home. Well, we can have expectations. We can't enforce them, but we can say, if your student is cyberbullying or your student is a victim of cyberbullying, we expect our families are going to report that to the school. Okay, now we have no way of enforcing that, but we can make a policy and we can ask parents to sign it. Here are the directions for the group assignment digital citizenship lesson. And so you're going to meet with your group on Slack and discuss it. If you decide to divide up the sections, that's totally okay. So it'll be a series of statements. Teachers will do this, students will do this, and parents will do this. If you need some help with some ideas, there's a lot of ideas in this YouTube video right here. Now, big note on group work. It is not your responsibility to do someone else's work. So if somebody doesn't do their work, you leave it blank. Okay, and then you send me an email that says, Professor Kinsey, so-and-so was supposed to do this section and they didn't. I submitted it with that incomplete like you asked us to, and then I will take care of that. So just a reminder again, if you have group work and someone is responsible for a task and they don't do it, I do not want you to do somebody else's work. Turn it in incomplete and email me and let me know. The final task is an individual assignment. It's called the copyright commercial. The first thing you want to do is watch the lecture where I talk about copyright, then review the resources, and then you pick one teeny tiny piece of copyright, not everything, one little thing, and you're going to make a commercial about it. There are a lot of examples on YouTube. So if you go on YouTube and you search 407 copyright commercial, there are hundreds of these. So you'll be able to see a lot of different examples. Just go on YouTube all right, so here's the copyright lecture. Then here are the directions for the commercials, and here are the resources on copyright. Okay. For extra credit on this assignment, you can challenge yourself to learn about other resources and go into this folder, online video creation, and use one of these to make your commercial. So this is an extra credit, totally optional, challenge level if you feel up to it. All right, again, I've talked about this before, but just as a reminder, if you have a 0, it means I didn't see it. If that's an error, send me an email. Don't panic, just let me know. All right, well, I hope you have a fantastic and wonderful week. For those of you who have Friday the 11th off for Veterans Day, enjoy the day off and take some time to thank any veterans in your life. And if we have any veterans in the class, thank you for your service. Have a good day, guys. Bye.